Hi, I am Jamie.
What's up?
And I am Robert.
And we're from the podcast, Where Is Hillman Anyway? The podcast about all your favorite Black sitcoms.
Nice. So my question, my great question to start this off is, there's plenty of theories out there. Where do you think Hillman is anyway?
You want
to go first or should I?
I missed it. I totally missed it. It was frozen.
Oh, he asked us, where is Hillman anyway? Where's our theory on where it is?
Okay, so it's in an impossible place in Virginia that's close to the mountains and also close to the ocean.
Yeah, because there's somehow like 20 minutes from the beach, but also maybe 30 minutes from the mountains, and there's nowhere in Virginia that you could possibly be.
No.
And they're also like an hour from Richmond. So like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So it's impossible.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I know it is in Richmond. Well, I know it is in Virginia.
Yeah.
The great illustrious. She didn't go to Norfolk State. Norfolk State University, where our guest actually graduated from. So, please tell us, when did you attend Norfolk State and when did you march with the Spartan Legion?
Rob, you go first.
Okay. I went to Norfolk State. I got there in 2007 and I left in 2012. I marched from 2007 to 2010. And I just did a couple support things with the band for the last couple semesters I was there. Yeah.
Cool.
I played trombone, horny horns, for the entire time I was there. Yeah, that was me.
True. What about you,
Okay.
Jamie?
My story is a little different. I came to Norfolk State in a roundabout way because I went to James Madison University. And I had left JMU and came home and just got a regular job and I didn't like it. And then I ended up substitute teaching band. And I was there from like November all the way to the end of the school year. And I decided, okay, I want to do music education, but now I'm here back home in Virginia Beach. Where should I go? So the choice was between, of course, ODU or Norfolk State. And me being from JMU, ODU is our rivals. So I kind of did not want to go there, but I let the first ODU versus Norfolk State basketball game make my decision for me. I figured I'd go check out the pep bands and see who was better. So I had already heard ODU's pep band before from JMU, and I knew they weren't going to be good. So I heard Norfolk State play, and they played Can't Hide Love. And the first time I heard it, I was like,
That's so funny because she froze right on that.
Froze right on that face. Perfect.
So I'm gonna go there. So I ended up going, but I was just going to do the music education thing. And I've already went to school. I marched for 4 years at JMU. So I was like, I'm done with that. I've never marched high step in my life. So I'm like, I'm definitely not going to do it as an older person, even though 23 is not old, but you feel old compared to these college students. And so I was like, I'm not gonna march. But Dr. Sanford, first, he knew I had been a band director and I did play in the wind ensemble. Of course, I'm gonna play my horn. And so he's like, you have to come and work with us next year. And so I started working on the support staff in 2001. And that worked my way into a full-time job there. In 2006 is when I actually started getting paid. I was doing it for free all those years, and I actually started getting paid in 2006 until I left and moved across the country in 2008.
Wow. How many people worked with the Spartan Legion and didn't get paid? But,
What did you play at JMU?
I play French horn, mellophone.
French? Oh, okay. Do you still play?
Oh yeah, I teach also. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that. It's in Atlanta, right?
What my studio
Yeah.
lesson? Yeah, I'm just teaching private lessons here, and I teach of course one-on-one, but I was also going into the schools and doing sectionals at a different school every day of the week, and that paid nicely.
Okay. All right.
But of course, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Now,
So
but
it's
soon.
just virtual lessons.
Oh, okay. Rob, I got a question for you, Crab brother. I mean, brother. Forgot it's not that school.
Right, rookie brother.
This is a good one. This is a good one. So,
Okay.
if the Spartan Legion was a sitcom, a black sitcom, which one would it be?
The Spartan Legion was a black sitcom. You know, I think that would have to depend on what year we're talking, because there were different characters each year we were in the band, and it was varying degrees of hilarity.
True. I think I might know the answer to this one, but our first year, which show would that be?
That was it was 07, you said?
Yeah, 07. That
Yep.
one.
Interesting class.
It's a great class.
Hey, I seen 8 classes come through. Y'all had some interesting ones.
Oh my.
We did, and there were already some interesting ones in the band at that point in time.
And in your section.
Okay, that's a whole other story. Woo.
Well,
What's the show?
Yeah, what's the show?
Honestly, I would probably have to say like Martin. There were some characters in 07, man. There were some characters in 07. I'll never forget watching Akio drop out of the ceiling in a Spider-Man costume and die behind the trombones.
That was the greatest thing ever. Like, this dude was in a Spider-Man costume and jumped from the ceiling and was doing this.
Wow.
To the band directors while he's up there.
It's like you can't even get in trouble because it's so absurd.
Yeah.
It's like what do you do?
But the thing is, Adams, they did get in trouble with Adams, but he just didn't get seen by Adams. So like while 2 other guys were getting fussed out, he was hiding in the ceiling because he was going to do a bit. And he just stayed up there like, oh my God. And then as soon as Mr. Adams walks out the band room, he drops down and he's going to leave. He's running to leave. And then Adams comes back in on like and another thing. And he just dives behind the trombones. And we are all in the band room crying, laughing. Oh my God. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my goodness.
Did you say that was like the funniest or the craziest thing that you've seen your whole time in marching band? Or do y'all have another story that'll top that?
I have,
Oh, Jamie. I know Jamie got something.
Jamie's
I don't
definitely
know
got
if you
stories.
would call this funny. It's probably not. It's funny now, but back then it was probably life ruining. He's okay though. He's okay. We had a guy
With that one.
named Alfredo, and Alfredo was from California. He was like the first person I knew that came there from the West Coast. He was from LA. And just told him to turn in everything and get off the field. Turn in everything and get off the. And he was up on the lift with the megaphone or the microphone, so the whole campus could hear him telling somebody to turn in everything and get off the field.
Yeah, that would be pretty embarrassing.
Like, where do you go
back to California?
Where do you go?
Back to Cali.
Yeah, you're just going back.
Going back to Cali.
I'm going back.
back.
Okay.
What about you, Rob?
I think I got another one. It was he'd kill me if I told the story, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My line brother, Michael Cofield.
Oh no.
It was 2006. It was 2009. So it was 06's 4th year, and they showed up to the last rehearsal, and they were plastered. Oh my God! It was honestly embarrassing. Like they were making mistakes on the field. Cofield's mace flew out of his hand at one point. It was bad. It was so bad. He's gonna kill me when he hears this. But It was bad. Oh my God.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make sure I put a picture of actually, he's right here. That's his picture. This is Michael Cofield, y'all. Big future. Yep, I'm doing it. He knows I'm like that. Oh my goodness. So in what ways has your college experience possibly influenced your podcast?
Positively?
Or, no, just possibly, if it has.
Oh, I mean, it helps me and Jamie know each other. I mean, we wouldn't have known each other if it hadn't been for band.
True.
And then we became pretty good friends after a while.
Because you came to my office every day.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I remember, because whenever I needed something, I'm like, every time I come here, I see you.
Yeah, because if not, I was a transfer student too. So, like,
Yeah.
it was either that or talk to
Older.
freshmen.
Yeah, he was older, but it wasn't just you. It was also that other boy in your section that used to come by all the time too. The weird one.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
With
that.
A,
True.
a double
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
No,
I got it.
we're gonna
You know who I'm talking about, Ellis.
He does. He just doesn't want to admit it.
No
You
comment.
do know, right?
I think I do.
Trombone, double A.
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, we're not gonna say his names.
Because I don't think it's not intentional. It's just him. Something ain't right.
Yeah, I mean, you had those individuals that were just like they were special, and they didn't have for the whole band program, they probably wouldn't have developed socially. And I mean, really, like Jamie, like I saw you definitely have some positive influences on some cats that came through there that probably just needed some sort of guidance, like where am I gonna go? Like for me, my professor, like, y'all saw me in Dr. Zachary's office all the time practicing and getting chewed out no matter how good I thought I was. So
that always brought me a sense of
I always
pleasure.
made jokes, but my door was always open. My door is always open, even for him.
yeah.
I let him come in and talk as much as he needed to. It was okay.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know where they would have been if they didn't have you. Oh man. So
Okay, guys.
I think that was some good stuff.
Yeah.
I do have one more question.
One final question.
One final. Give us a sneak peek of your next episode.
For your podcast.
Recognize it?
I'm not
You know what it is, Ellis? Yeah, you do know.
Yo.
There you go.
Yo. Okay. Well, definitely thank you guys for coming on the show and telling us who's on the line and about your awesome podcast. I was a guest a couple weeks ago, and I had so much fun talking about my great show, Family Matters. So tell our followers and listeners where they can find you, follow you, and listen to your podcast.
All right. Our podcast is Where Is Hillman Anyway? And it's everywhere that you find podcasts. We need to step our social media game up, but we do have pages on Facebook, and I can't remember the password to the Twitter.
Rob is like, I
Just being honest.
And you know what? That's what we're all about. We're about honesty on this show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go with that.
Oh, man.
Thank you guys for having us.